There we go. Okay. Yeah. Um, I'm live. I'm still checking out some settings and making sure everything still works. Um, it's been a year and a half, give or take. But I am very, very excited to go over the brand new DLC for Vicky 3 and all the changes he has done for the game. Let me lower myself down a bit. Alright. But this is going to be great to kind of check out because the new changes kind of I'm hoping that it makes the game feel like a brand new game. I'm going to be focused, as the title says, is Brazil. I really want to check out coffee. And coffee and maybe iron and stuff like that. Brazil is a great starter nation to kind of get going, but I'm really interested to see if I get a prestige good with coffee. Not only that, but diplomacy change and everything. And plus, I really, really love building a nation up. I mean, technically, the ones that have the most fun in Vicky 3 are going to be the ones who are already in super strong positions, like the British, the Germans, the French, and the USA. Well, technically, USA isn't as strong, but they do have significant strong late game. So we got to keep that in mind. But I do want to get started on this. This is a brand new DLC, new patch notes. This is 1.9.0. And I know they did some hot fixes because, players are really great at figuring out the weaknesses and how to game stuff together. So let's get started. Let's get some coffee going and let's see where this takes us. I really want to see. So, okay. I don't know all the changes, and it has been a while since I streamed, so please forgive me. Um, wow, okay. And I also play a lot of mods, so I don't know which one is fully accurate. I do want to do an achievement run with these guys right here. So it's that achievement where you have to win against Brazil. I mean, Lathit did this before, and he had to essentially restart 4 or 5 times, maybe 10 times actually, before you can get the right setup. But maybe that might change a little bit later. Oh, right. I all right. So as Brazil, we're already number 8. We Brazil, I do have the DLC for the Southern Juggernaut, so we get a little bit more flavor than typical. Hero house, aggressive leaders, and if it's not my turn. So we gotta keep our emperor alive. Okay, good to know. Integrating. Oh, this is when we beat these guys and these guys. But we hit nationalism. Nationalism is gonna be a very strong attack. Very force. Bell. Oh, this is where we get a little funky. All right. We're going. Oh, that's right. We can now do land invasions. Okay. Brazil's. We already have convoy. We already. Do we have billions? I'm looking for a Pacific one, a trade center. Yeah. No, we have ports. Trade centers. Do Pablo? Pablo. We are not selling enough coffee, sugar, or guns. We're actually kind of low on that. And it's private or owned. Okay. 2, level 5. We will Alright. Clothing's a little bit low. We're pretty bad at importing luxuries. Tobacco. That'd be a great export. We are actually exporting both the Americans, the Turkish, and the British are taking it. Maybe we can get the British hooked on coffee instead of tea. Remember that was big. Since am going to be playing a bit more again. So let's see. Which um Minstralius is 144. These guys actually have the best potential in terms of farmland. So the infrastructure is bad. I won't be able to build there anytime soon. Baja is also bad. Um, let's see. And blah blah. Oh, that might be it, but we don't have any peasants. Actually, are all the peasants in? There's no peasants. Holy crap, there's no peasants. You're kidding me. Okay, that's gonna be harder than I expected. So I'm gonna put Sao Paulo here. Let's check our companies. It doesn't seem. Oh, we do have one with a Garrigism. Okay, so we are a Garrigism. I believe that's how you pronounce it, but I could be highly wrong. Prestige Prime Meat. I think that would be more like Uruguay. No, not Uruguay. It'd be Argentina. Argentina has one of the better meats around. Designer clothes. Okay. Oh, designer clothes. Rosewood. Might actually be one of the better ones. Variant of hardwood. Okay. Okay. Great. Select fish. Coffee. Here it is. Colony growth speed. Company. We can establish the coffee. Okay. Is there any? I actually don't like colony. I mean, unless we can snipe some land up here or land there. The British will always be here. It'll be hard to compete against the British, especially when this land is. I believe this land is already filled with competing against the British. Only we can get this actually. What is 20? Not that great. Doesn't there's no coffee, but it does have actually good dyes more than anything else. Fruits, yeah, the dyes would be more great. Do I have? Do I have company? Ooh, fine steel missions. Okay, okay. Radicalism with pure opium. I highly doubt I can get this. I don't think I have it. I do have dyes here, but there's no leverage goods here. I can't wait. Chemical and get fertilizer. Fertilizer is gonna be better on gourmet goods. Gourmet goods. Eh, I don't have the highest population, or like this guy, where I'm going to get benefit a lot from when the migration boost. All right. So first off, let's see where I can start at. go up here and let's. Well, they don't have a lot of. Oh, that's new. I don't think they ever mentioned that. So let's try to blockade them out. These guys are going to need more troops. Already supplied. At 7. Do I build party? Be a big deal. I do not. Want to import that over. God that I don't have I don't actually have trade menus. I don't need to. This is gonna get really expensive, but I actually prefer cannon artillery over. Yeah, I prefer the cannon over the Corsairs. Surveyor is okay. I think I might take the Surveyor just for the 10% offense. 10% means I will be hitting roughly. You guys are 10% is gonna be. They had the higher number percentage. Let's pick it. Get them supplies. Get them the sugar, tobacco, liquor. A lot of good there. And we're going to raise. Gotta upgrade all these. What is he? He is innovative, heavy advance, and offense. Hold up, this guy is great. Oh my goodness. Engineer dug in, so he's great. Commander offense plus probably move. Does he get to have soldiers? Also great. Pillaging is by far also the best one. Pillaging. Alright. So he's already there. Also upgrade these, and we're gonna let them upgrade. This 8. Gotta give them extra supplies. Damn it. I screwed up with the opium, but I guess we just buy it from the market. Nationalism is great. No, right? Because we get to, but this would take. We can wait 50 years. 50 years is gonna be a while. B to increase the chances. I'm going to add. Okay, so these are more populous. We are going to script these areas and call it good. And also we are going to. Ooh, okay, I like that. Beef up our military because our military is so small that we can kind of afford it. Really want rail. Rail is going to help us really be able to stack up a lot, especially here. Is the problem here is that we lack the infrastructure. I want the rail early on. Afterwards, most of the time we get the attack to get some of these. Really want this so we can look at a little bit more infrastructure, and we can work on nationalism. Or for military, it'd be great just so we can conquer everyone in here, but I'm afraid that if we do that, might conquer or rather bring the attitude of this. British are gonna be good against us. Can I actually craft? Oh, this is gonna be a new thing. What the can they Oh. Aha. And coffee. No subversions. Oh. Commitment. We can actually. Oh, they actually don't want. We think they want that. Goods we can ask from the British. It goes pretty high. Really. We're in a deficit. They are in a. They're really great at it. No coffee. Hmm. Bar building. I need to and build there or there. We want to build up some. Just one coffee shop there. All right. Citation. All right, let's get started. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be new for me because we get the new system. Over. Now we have to. Okay. Pedro's a great reformer. How old is he? He's 10 years old. Okay. And a bit more liberal than spectrums. Do like this. Rural folk will be. Who cares? Okay, not bad. Not actually bad. We have okay. We have the National Guard, which honestly is one of the better ones comparatively to the police. I mean, guaranteed deliveries is also the second best. But wealth voting, okay, that'd be great. Racial segregation. Per capital taxation, awesome. Honestly, normalization seems one of my better opening moves right now, especially if coffee is going to give me colony speed. It'd be great to utilize that as my advantage. All right, let's see. 15 offense. That is great. Except I have way less troops than he does, so I'm about to lose that battle. How about them? Okay, we have less troops than him, but we're winning out. Wait. Go up to 4 speed, I mean 5 speed. Diversity, or rather, got them there. I lost them a couple of manpower. Now we're winning. Alright, we're talking about the Federation. See, we can stop Peru Bolivia. Or maybe we can puppet Bolivia. Get all of this for free. Session. You're paying off the war debt. 2,000. Big deal. But then Ashes. I don't care for Sugar Punk, honestly. And we're about to beat these guys. These guys don't get to have any luck. How? I didn't realize. Didn't have any like these. The British is already there. If I can just sneak in here and take Ethiopia, I think that would solidify me as a coffee maker of the world. Look at. Okay. Give me a bit because I want to know those prices, applications. I am the #1 world producer, but I want to know. Oh. Where's the? Let me see coffee as a good. Nationalize, privatize, not affect. Click on coffee. Production, consumption, taxes. But who produces the most? I want to see the potentials. Alright. That's going to be a little bit harder for me to know who can make what. I know there's coffee in Ethiopia and all throughout Africa, actually. Yeah. So I need to control Africa. Central America should also, yeah. Central America and Mexico should also have plenty of coffee. I saw coffee, yeah. Wow, 151. Oh my goodness. So we also gotta beat up Mexico to keep them from being too crazy. We basically have to conquer all of up here, Colombia, Mexico coffee, Ethiopia, and Central Africa to and the Ivory Coast to keep it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's coffee here and here. All right, but unlike all of them, I should. Okay. All right. if I draft a treaty? They interested in anything? What if I want? Wait, wait. Oh, wait. They will just accept 52%. They will accept, but if I guarantee their independence or given transmit rights, no way. So what if become the evildoers of the world? Okay, I apologize. It was really hot in here. So we are going to be backwards from everyone, and I also asked them to commit the monarchy. Won't be able to be able to pass this easily. 25%. Okay. I think that should be good. Government trade rights if they're able to commit to passing slave trade. They did it. This is going to be the evil run. But do I get a bonus? Handling their trade. Okay. So Bolivia has 24 talents. I would be able. They have professional army. Actually, going to be a problem. We'll tip to work. So they don't even have much in the way of manpower. But neither do we. We lost this guy. Alright, so make him defend, make him pillage. Probably good. These guys, we need the people to come back up again. Then we can come back, destroy them. Alright, so that and coffee. Trade centers. Ah, it might be worth it for me to build some navy, put some centers on Turkey. Wait, who's the bigger buyer? They import 95 for the world. 37, 6, 29. So that's Austria and then the brilliant Austrian. And yeah, we gotta beef up our navy a bit. Ah, there. Right there. Mark up 9. Go 20. That should be good for us. We have iron. I know we do. Yeah, we have a shortage of iron. But we're gonna be buying them off the port market. Yeah, building market shortage. But people who are selling it are trade centers and through the iron mine. So in our expenses, military wages are keep going up. Subsidies. Did I subsidize port? Additional. Okay, that was because down here. Also, we don't have enough. Oh, for some reason I was on 2 speed. All right. I will get rid of this bureaucracy. Religious schools. Have no school. Past that. So. Hold on. Be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Okay. So I do want Bolivia as a puppet. They get to have access to gold, sugar, dyes. So do we. But I want to make sure that we maintain coffee. A little short. Don't have. Or rather, let me say a different way. We don't have 2. Second. Sawmill. Good. And ship. Oh, it's so weird. Not have the trade center no more. Trade lens. It's really weird. Okay. Come on, let's get some colonial exportation. We need to grab a couple of. We need to make sure we at least clip this. We need to. I want to clip this side. What do you do? How many planner of iron here? We have an iron mine that's not being used. Oh, wow. Say it's morally correct. Dies. We're all looking. Do we have that dies? No, we do not. And there's a drought. Oh god, there's a strong drought. Hope the. Oh, they're going. It's. No maintenance. Better be enough. Don't worry about that. Okay. Pissed off the rural folk again. Be coming up. Get this coffee. Oh my god. Russians. They want coffee. What is going on? No way. The Canadians are losing to Native Americans. Wow, that's gonna be a lot. Land they're gonna be. If they're able to hold it against the British. Oh, no, the British party came. What is this? Kind of piss off. I think I've been pissing off. Oh, the church has a reformer. Oh my goodness. What does? Okay, we can piss off these guys. I may lose this. Oh, hey. Oops. Lose some of this. Bury them. Actually, one of the few times I want the church to be a thing. Really want. I want that cool. Brazil, what do you have? So the Brazilian has the European heritage. I am racial. Yeah, racial segregation. So that means. Okay, what is he? Nicholas. Isn't the current leader the reformer? Yeah, so say what he wants and boost them up. Okay, we do this. And then now we can go back to the matter of this. Piss off the landowners. Where is our movement? We need to. We don't have. What am I wasting my? Right, that's right. Placement efforts. I really want to get the sun. I mean, oh, who's the biggest consumer of coffee right? So far as suppression. Hold on. Lemons might be better for me to do it for the Americans. They get to have a bigger advantage over depression. But do I want to make them stronger? Doing depressions for now. The money. And yes. Got it. Okay. Ah. On the other side. Oh, we automatically build with a port? That's huge. That is one of the biggest quality of life changes. Now let's get in here. No one there. Only like 84 people and they're radical against me. Indigenous citation. Oh, okay. Don't love our life. You guys are not. Yeah, let's get them a little bit less in power. Right. Oh, we had to ban slavery. We can't because those are success rates. Slave landowners are going with us. You do this. It will piss off the landowner. Then they won't have any power again. We do want to just keep myself there, but it's better than traditional. Mercantile is okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Not many companies. Company. Ah. Hey. Pretty great. Away. Okay. Already. Comes a charismatic. Oh, nice. That reminds me. Let's drop these guys down. Put these guys up. We need to slowly build. Yeah, they're building up. They're getting stronger. Campaign reform. So, property movement. Can't really build our industry. Oh, few people. Only really built one here. Not that much people that price. Won't level up my then. Ooh. Ooh. No. Do this one. Need to beef up our industrialist. Oh, they actually passed it. No freaking way. We can't give more power to the homeowners. Declare Russia. Actually, I would love to do that. Traffic. One. We need as many people. Ah, slavery. Okay, there we go. Did our just don't have the population. I don't have the big populations. So efficiency is gonna be my biggest deal. Okay, 40%. We lost to 40%. Can I do universities to here? It was like the fives. Oh hey, do you know? Someone else decided we get a free university. That's great. We get to bump up to 8. Our goal is 81 for our literacy. Reminds me. So. Oh yes. Where's my? Let's rid of that. These guys. Haha. Industrial areas. We do this. to get good education for free. Don't have a Nate. Oh, let's do a little safe scumming here. So, get them involved. Else likely. Ah, that is funny. Over there. Wow. An obligation or makes oh makes Chile. I'm gonna make them a protectorate. Cool. Ecuador can join in. Okay, I think I like Chile's offer. Or just offer them an obligation and call it good. Now they have 3 sides to protect. Not enough coverage. And yeah, they don't this is be sad. Criticizations. Oh, and we're already getting their capital. Momentum added. General. People. Okay. Brother. Integrate the Nestos. Every Nestro. Resilient globally. And now I'm curious. 800k. And they just don't exist. Okay. Did not know that was a thing. So what happened to my front? Oh, there it is. Five-year. Short term, I think that'd be great with the way how we have the reformers. God damn it, I keep hitting escape, and every time that happens, cancels out one of these menus. This is a little bit more radical. Doing this, remove it. And on. And oh, they're pink too. That. Wow. Perfect. Now the Brazilian market has never looked much better. Once we get some trains, but you also get the fixed. Okay. I didn't even know we get to have this. Hardware went up, liquor went down, luxury furniture went up, opium went up, arms and oil. Oh, oh God. Oh, oh. 50% prestige plus the lawyers. Through our relationship with these guys. This way they like us. How crazy do I want to get? 7, 4. I don't know. So Great Britain, protective of me. The cooperative. And the Great Britain's already involved with something else. I may just go for it. This is... What am I looking? Infamy, infamy. I'm at 5. This would put me in infamy of 12, 13. I think that the odds are in my favor unless Chile joins. For some reason, Chile doesn't. Well, yeah. Precision tools. Strong. We got Peru and Bolivia as countries. What does that mean? Haha. This is gonna be amazing. Now I can also attack. I'm too nice to them. Okay. Even if their defense is higher, I believe I even have a higher kill rate. Yes, I do have a higher kill rate. Yeah, they're done so. We're liberals. Hopefully we get to industrialize and be able to become the immigration center for the entire world. I know all of Europe would love to move. Gold. Problem. But on my own. Coal mines. Oh. Railways. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Billion market. We have a truce. Oh no. We just have an obligation with, or rather I have an obligation with them. I can't do anything against me. But I'm pretty sure at this point Great Britain is still protective of me. Cooperative, and the French is already involved with something else. Query. US doesn't care. Plus there's two more. Denmark. Ecuador's the only one that I'm gonna tilt the scales one way or the other. Oh wait. Who was going to would it be better to do with Venezuela? And now Denmark. Does Venezuela not have help them? What? Ottoman. So, oh, sorry, not Ottomans. Oman. They have opium. So he. Oh, 41. Power up in the empire. Prestige, the better. Now we get mobile party. We still can't even make arty ourselves. Close to, yeah, we're a couple of months away from getting railways and be able to import, or rather build up our industry backwards. Very backwards, actually. I do have a bigger market now. We're exporting wine. course, we the number one use Portugal is not that African. Egypt is pretty decently sun. American market to import and export. Why the lie? Importing lots of iron. Small chunk. Not enough. Got all this. This is we're importing from Denmark. Import from the import from the Americans. And we have a little bit. Of course. Gold, yes, the gold has been depleted. Great news. Anytime you hear gold has been depleted, it's the best type of news. Oh, we got railways. Hold on. He's a defensive specialist. He's brave. Now we can make protective it towards the protective buff against us. Chances are, if I declare, I'm pretty sure the British Peru's good. Happy. Oh, they don't want relationship. Firm. Brazil now. Power. So, railroads, we can go backward. Decent. Swear to God, we had chunks. Goes right down. This. Here. Coal. start improving. Um, more, more gold. Oh, want it. All right, let's see. Every Amazonic pop. There goes the Amazons. Okay. This is probably the better option. So now there's no Amazonians are there. I guess Amazonics are look at the afro. Can't make him. Okay, so we have a market liberal, we have a radical. Market radical doesn't have any movement. Religious schools is a big deal, but I want private. Private's just better. The wealth. This would never compete. Essentially, this means an extra 5% if they have an SL of what's it called? Of 10. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it. And it's close. It does scale up. Probably needs to work a bunch of others. I can switch back to it, but I need stronger. I need public health care before I can do that. Really? Honestly, the new school stuff is enough. Property woman will help. Then we get to have more people to work. Honestly, I don't think I have that much workers, do I? If I were to go to, I have 100K and they don't have the qualification. I do need the woman to. So get women to work a bit. Only 5% of them. Additional 5% would mean 5 mil. It means an additional 250K. Won't help in a couple areas. Give it. Them. Bureaucracy. Oh, okay. Wow, they're really mad. We can pass this. Crazy. problem that I'm going to have is if my puppets decide to join the rebellion, then I become in trouble. I'll do this. Gonna make them a little bit less unhappy. We'll knock down their militants. Just a smidges. What is going on with Norway? What is going on? Why is the French and the Russians fighting each other for Norway? I'm lost. Ooh. Ooh. High standards. 10% right now. Because of my economy won't give you much. Don't have much in the way of iron. Trade capacity is going to be a bigger deal than some. Okay, we're at 59. Try to restore people's confidence. Now demanding engines and building them. Niger, Delta. And we got a little bit extra. Yes. Or capacity. 50-50 for agrarism? Oh. If I abdicate the throne, I mean I could lose. Gofal dies. Can't pass. Brazilian market. Damn it. Got into the British market. The British is 100%. They're not that protected. Another set. Construction sectors going on. Build more. Educate our people. Public school. Oh, Mexico. Okay. Russia? Like they got the Holy Alliance. France is being France, and they got North Africa. There's my construction press. Now I should be able to cancel my road maintenance. So using way too much. Okay. Bought or sold via trade. This. We're low. We're minus 22. Building. Dice, yeah, we got two. Don't have steel. I don't think we got sulfur. Coal yet, surprisingly. One of us actually have coal. Ooh. Canceling. Belgium. We hate the Belgians? Alright. Oh. Navy. Oh. Behold. Navy protects our wealth and cares for our people. Naval power. That's a probably must be true for 40 years. Be better for us. This would do that. Probably good. Oh, to get back, she both up. Get some steel. Oh my goodness. We're 6. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right. Let's see. You'll want to invade these guys and put them under my power, but then I have to deal with the British. Wow, we are getting so many bonuses to uh promote the liberal faction. Typically, they're not this strong. Super ham. Press these. Very little allowed it. Did actually boost up the church. Yeah. Why? I did not notice that my whole freaking place is on fire. Get some. Wow. A free advancement? I'll take that. Okay. Then we got steel coming in. Still kind of low on iron. Now we can make some engines. Get our railways working. Smoke. Okay. Okay. Do that. Get Gold Rush. Ew. Okay, this is new options. Gotta get more pops. We need as much pops as possible. We can trigger the mass migration. That'd be great. So then we can siphon, hopefully, a European. Maybe Austrians? Or maybe some Europeans and Ottoman. Depend. I actually really want. Oh, I can't. And honorable, actually. He's the interest leader. Honorable. Funny because honorable on wolf packs. He's a submarine. That's funny. That could be. Hmm. Just an agitator. There's no. Gives him popularity. I think that's gonna be great. Get him the popularity. Get this public school started. Wow. Oh, I'm going to lose one. The bell is going to be cool. You actually don't want the popular one. I actually prefer. Okay, we got public schools. Now we can do a bit of mass. Gonna be the worst one. Even the Catholic Church would join in. Ah, there it is. An industrialist? No way that we got these. Yeah, no. Ooh. Okay, that would piss. Good. Community. It will be militant. Heck. I want to work on anything we can ease it back. You want to get up to be put in another point for police level 2, just so I can get a little bit less radicals. They're less likely to join the other side that's going to push them down. Uncle. Oh, really? Only centered there? I don't know this culture. And in our tiny, tiny, tiny. Ninth. Chances are it's going to evolve. You got it. Funny. Peruvians are basically they have loans. Not going to miss out on first. Won't force them, but I want to do this. They don't have any infinite. They don't have a lot of soldiers. Well, actually, a lot. Oh. Maybe they join. Building up. Invasion. Oh boy. Didn't realize there was a. I actually prefer land. Does land actually give you the same? I do it by land. Battles. Maybe there's a battle. About to. Okay, there it is. Do we lose? Offense. We do not. So yeah, doing 2 invasions with cripple them. I should have put in another control on them. Naturals. Honestly, want more research. Go for this. Rubber regray will be the #1 people for rubber until. Okay, maybe we want better troops. Want this 3 bare minimum plus this. In terms of navy, I'm gonna look for these. Good. Get in there. Got a troop. Not a lot of manpower though. Oh, but we already got. Oh. I didn't realize I can just join one. Culture, billion, billion. Really? I've never seen this. Leaders. Oh wait, you don't have. Actually, might be ended up better for me because they don't have a economic policy. So with them, I have an economic policy. How angry are these? 20. I want to pay for government. Uh, Where's money? You can do that? Homie. Not the homie. After it. For the capital. Gotta wait for. Oof. Press them. Lobby. Let me see. Oh, I just realized something. Well, one thing that I do need is a company, and one of those companies would be great because then we get to cancel out the landowners. Can't read now. Leave. Have I last? Pull that drive a little bit of our economy. Now we let the cities do it. Oh, okay. Pressure's pretty low. Elements are pretty low. And now it's right. Oh, this. Do I still have? Hard with the whole liberal seek. Improve our relationship with them. Projection. I believe we. Yeah. Number 6. Funny, it says it's dirty, but we only have 19. So it's only counting the completed amount. But completed amount when projection. Alright. Back guys, I just gotta go. All right. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's get back rolling. Okay. All right, our GDP has risen. We're 15th world. Oh, so we got to double our GDP to match Japan and closer to the Ottomans, which China is a monster by itself, and so is India. I wonder how India plays with this patch because they get to have. Oh wow, what the heck are they doing? What the heck? I was not expecting this. Okay. Also, maybe it might be a good time to play Persia as well, so you can come in here and become a very big opium dealer. Um, I bet still have. Yeah, they do. Now, well, actually. Oh wow, British destroyed China now again, even harder than before. So, I mean, either you can get the evasion for Russia, and I don't think Russia likes it, but Burma might be. Nepal might actually give it to you. And kind of grow through Tibet again. Kind of grow there. Or Vietnam, do it that way. It looks like they got the trading port and the drug wars, the opium wars. There we go. Off, and we get to see that. Hopefully, I get to change some of these people. I'm a little bit. Oh, they're growing with me. So, what's great is I should be still be able to take a lot of these people in with me. I wish there was more like fantasy nation formations, especially for Mexico become a part of Grenta or however. I mean, France can become different ones. I like some of those mods. I like the Vulnerable Nations Plus. I believe that's the mod name. I might not have it completely down. I would definitely love to. That in vanilla. Won't piss him off. Just going through this nice and slow. Very nice and slow. We Bama. Baja. There's our GDP. Okay. Growing steadily. Yeah. Sounds about right. This is Coffee Town. Going got all the peasants out. They got general staff. The problem. Gotta keep our #1 producing. Hey, got a bunch of farmland. Really great. Oh, that mean for this company. Where's the cop? Is it because we had to have a one base beginning? Okay. Let's get that. pivot a bit. Then we can work on getting more microcation caps and that's right. Gotta keep our navy up. After that, we want to make sure we're still number one in terms of production. Gotta go for here to be super efficient with our workers. Going, we can deal with. Hopefully, I'm hoping. I mean, we could. Yeah, I don't think I got that right right now, especially since it's in high demand. Crystal glass. I probably should try to encourage more tools. Finally got this. More. My tools. Get the glass in. Get the paper in. Hurt me a little bit. Just a little bit. That way, we have to have more transportation needs. Oh, right. Oh, completely cut me off. There's something. I don't like. Don't want the land ownership. So far as that's bad. Walmart is actually coffee. Seems like we're just giving to them. That people already got their companies. Hmm. There's the prime meats. Yeah. British market exports coffee. 185. Exporting 270. Average price or average advantage. So far, destroying everyone. Belgium is actually importing the most coffee. Good to know. Frenchies. They're there. Yes, they're there. No, we gotta keep them here. Don't go anywhere. Oh. So, gotta get the rhyme and the French. Gotta export our coffee over there. Okay. Is they buying our coffee? Iron or wood? Good to know. Okay, this is likely their biggest one. This is the one that buys them coffee. First. Very that. Let's go back to the building. That's what I remember for the buildings. Okay. Velocity department is going to be financially great for it. Integrate these guys. Okay. Now we just need these. Good. Okay, that's our anniversary is being better. Now we should have that our economy can allow it. Here's our pro-slavery. Oh, they take up. So the manor houses all the supplements. Good. Extra piston. I'm only in all the cops. Oh, you need to use the restroom, Beanie? Here you go. All right. 78 militant. Local fry. Eggs. How long? Oh wow. Hopefully. We still get to have slaves. Yeah. Lots of slaves. Jesus Christ. Okay. I get the 5%. Oh god. Just when did this come? I oh no. Mm. I have questions. Hmm. Oh, nice. Now, I just them. Oh, I'm screwed. Most of the time when it gets to 98, it go to 98. Won't automatically trigger. Hmm. Damn. Okay. Whew. Actually, do want them to. Hmm. I hate this ugly flag so much. Didn't they also made a change where there it is? Okay, I swear there was a change where now they companies should be able to buy. Increase order reader. Sorry, what? This. Wow. Give me 4K. They do have, yeah. Now we can be a little more spoiled. Wow. They're just building like nothing. Oh, importing from Prussia. Imported a lot of guns, actually. Uh, oh, man. You don't want the gun owners power. Ooh. Pump it. Get more GDP. And that, they're not going to be winning. Get up there. Vote. Just a little. We should be able to start really building up our industry. That made it. Senators are in power. Do this. Reduce their power for. Agree. Not join, but that was strong preference. Build. There's my prize line. We have our training. Pump this. Skill. Head. All randomly. Sulfur. Oh. Wow. They have a breed. From where? I did not realize all the sulfur. Do this. How many pops? They're actually. Get a fertilizer plant. Right above. That's our data full. Hit 3. Put me in a deficit, but in a healthy deficit. I like give you industrial hip. Yeah, they've been investing. A little dangerous. Yes. Send them our one of our week. Love it. Apply. Wow, got lucky. Oh my, Brazilian Brazil. Okay. Migration. What more can we ask? Now I don't have to worry about the river of coffee. That was our requirement. They now find out. Skill number 1 in making coffee. For 400. Am I getting the... I'm pretty sure I'm getting the Germans addicted to coffee. Not yet. Eventually I will. And I'll be able to escape the coffee fire. River, land, Fireham. Reserve coffee. Okay, this might be the first delivery. Oh, and we got the Colony group. 5% for defense. It's been a very slow and quiet. Oh, Seaweed, thank you for the shout out. It has been a minute. It has been a year and a half since we last streamed. So it's been a long process, to say the least. Um, essentially, there was a lot of moving parts, and I finally had some time and some motivation to start streaming again. Education, normalization going on, franchising. Oh wow, did not know there was new achievements, and wow, here it is. Plaza has regional HQ. Oh, and we stomped out. So we're going to change the landowners. Be a little bit less privileged. They still want to be oligarchy. They still want to be slavers. Am I? I don't want to change the run to a weird, funny one, to where I start promoting slavery along the entire world. Now we can. Now we can ask them. Stay on slave trade. And maybe, just tell them that you won't be better. Give them some money. And apparently, that's all that's necessary. And bump it down. Apparently, 2K each week is enough for them to accept. Continue the slave trade. This is going to be really interesting with canceled it. This is going to be really interesting if you're playing as a backwards nation and force everyone to be backwards. That'd be pretty interesting. Reminds me that maybe we should go to war. The French are cooperative instead of protective. Russia is protective. Why is Russia protective? Do you even... Oh, wow. You do like... What Venezuela? I know someone is going to tag along with Venezuela. Say, ooh. Oh. Denmark will help. Mexico might help them. Ecuador will help. I have a lot of gold. Need to spend it. Spend it on building up on our economy. Gotta make sure we build as much coffee plantations as possible. Do not stop building the coffee machine. Oh, so this regional HQ would take the region's construction, making it where you don't have to spend much money other than just getting the agreement in there. Okay. You're still making. Keep pumping more money. Not used to this. Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh, wow. Total separation of the church and the government is now valuable. Love it. We're now 13th in GDP, making good money. Coffee. Our coffee empire. Let's cover our GDP. Iron, it's always going to be good, but that accounts for half. But the other quarter is coffee. Got our education going up. Colonial progress is there. And over. Very tempted to swap over to. What is this? This is rerun. Get all the coffee. How much would we export? Freaking the British made reserve coffee too. The growth for urine plant milk parents. Eee. Will complete. Get more people to sign up. Full separation. Or try to keep the landowners out of power. I really don't want the landowners hard running a coffee empire. But the landlords are a big deal, or a big problem. We're gonna get a very small chunk of Africa. Essentially have to fight. Oh, took a hit. Almost. My bureaucracy. French. Colonize. Well, the hard part. Oh. Oh, finally. Finally are able to colonize a little bit quicker. And that. There's a lacking in universities. 5 there. There. Go. So that gives me enough innovation to outscale everyone. About time that I start to replace. Let's make our missions here. We need lead. Hate doing that. Need explosive. Here. Oh, we got realism. And we're a great power. We are great power as Brazil. 1864, a little bit later. we're not going to be out competing the French or the British. It's real unlucky, but we're getting into voting time. Wow. We got 73 plantations under the control of this HQ. Pretty sure we got another one here in the plaza. Woo! We got it. We got it. Bulk trade. Yep. January short. Pack Brazil. I think Pack Brazil sounds pretty cool. Journal trade, because I really am. Okay, so they increase my trade capacity and my trade advantage. That's huge. Have they reworked some of these? Really? So, saw chance. Russian boostering. Agitators and opposite. Okay. I join against. Then you can call all your allies. Using infamy generation. But you get to call all power block members. Cool. Trade union. Did he rework this? Infrastructure convoys. After poop on this. Ignore trade advantage penalty. Form this. We got. Wow. I want to give him full power. Okay, so the Ottomans are in power. Belgium's in power. Russia, Austria, Russia, US, and French and British. Spain's catching up. I'm glad I beat Spain. Empire of Japan. Never seen this one. Or strongly. South War, so Australia's about to form pretty soon. Looks like Northern Canada is about to become Canada. Don't want to know what happened. And I'm surprised Mexican American War hasn't popped off yet. If they're feeling protective, I'll join. Honestly, cannot deal with the US. One period cannot deal with them. No one really cares about you guys. We got you encircled. Ew. Oh, God. Well, we lost prestige. No. That's what I get. That is 100% what I get for trying to empower the landowners. They still protect British. Oh, that was quick. Did they even? Part of my market. Ooh. Dominating British. Dominating a lot. If I can get Indochina. If I can get Indochina. Oh, British already beat me there. Ooh, they're finally gaining momentum a lot. Not all the way there, but more. Pretty up in. Funny. Pick them out. Where the Spain's going to help out the Frenchies? How dare they? This is outrage. We're gonna get that education in pretty soon. Well, give me a bit. Currently slipping up a Tesla. All right. So, see, we my favorite thing that they have dropped with the DLCs, I believe it's called Charters of Commerce, is that they rework companies. Companies are now you're able to give them investment rights, um, so they can start using your money to start building the buildings in other countries or regional HQs. They can also colonize. You can have a British East India in sort of a way. You can also tell them, give them full permission to build up buildings and everything else. Um, Honestly, that changed the landscape a little bit, but it's a nice touch. The bigger thing is the war market. The market being changed from a connections of trade between nation to nation meant that there came a point. It looks like there's a bot in Twitch to boost. There came a point where you honestly had to expand everywhere, conquer the world, because you couldn't rely on trade routes to fix everything. The AI does a horrible job at actually building up, and they actually don't produce enough. And on top of that, anything that requires navy, some nations are pretty bad. The British are insanely good. British is still number one in this patch, no matter what you say or do. There's a godly, horrifying, and strong. But the world market, I know I mentioned companies, but the world market was the biggest change. I mean, now we have. See if I can go to the world market. Oh, this is all I exported. I'm exporting 1K worth of coffee. Before in the previous batch, what will happen is that you build a bunch of coffee, but no one will buy it because it doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of stays inside your land. There was no point for you to build these extra um coffee at all. You never get the pops. You never get the access that you're going to get. So the fact that you have access to the world market where everyone competes against each other for who gets to have the most goods and who gets to export the most goods is a whole separate ball game. Hopefully that answers your question. Oh, they're my own people. It is a very overwhelming game. There is already a couple of YouTubers who are great at doing it. Um, so it'll be pretty nice to go through some of the mechanics. So we can catch some people up, especially since like some people's first impressions, this game could be called out as an Excel simulator. So all they see is nothing but spreadsheet, and that by itself can be intimidating. Like their war on the well, considering no one wants to stop the slave trade, going to embrace it. Yeah, especially since wow. Yeah, we're going to embrace the slave trade because there's a journal. I didn't ban slavery fast enough, and so now I'm permanently stuck with um, importing slaves and the debuffs that come with one one state. Half of the population is slaves. Oh, war again. Ow. Their coffee. Hear them. There it is. Get that throughput. Get more and more production. Alright. Beef up my army. Put me back as a great power. And be kidding me. Like, that's insane. And oh my god. 2 million people are slaves? Telling me a good quarter. A good quarter of my populations are slaves? This one's by far the strongest. 76%? Oh my god. You know, that's actually absurd. Anyone care? Hostage. I'm gonna be losing too much. Get that groceries party. No. It's such a horrible mistake. Oh, huh? I nationalized my own building. Look at that. They pretty. Wow. Local workforce. Forty. Yeah. 100%. I'm the only time you're getting coffee is through Brazil. Nothing else. Just get Brazil coffee. The Germans are the ones who are buying it. What if? Now there's 9. Okay, Belgium's still great power. Great power. God, it's a wish game. Construction. Build nothing but coffee. We're just going to import all the workers anyway. Yeah. It was funny enough. Would be good in terms of infrastructure. Here we go. Looking out here. I'm importing a decent. I think it's because I got Russia. I'm importing a decent amount of my guns from them. Exports have not been exactly the best. Been exporting a lot. So the French Niger has formed, French Senegal has formed, and so did the British. I'm actually surprised the French and the British haven't went to war against each other for that territory. Germany has yet to form. Honestly, a letdown. Austria seems. Why are they fighting? Oh. Oh, we're going to see the return of Greece. So Greece is rising up against the Turks. British, looks like they failed against, the Indians failed against the British, and now I think they're just a puppet. I mean, a Dominion. Looks like they're going to war against China. Ooh, wow. China is looking to conquer full-on provinces, and they're looking to get a little bit of Korea, and they're going to transfer Tibet. Yeah, China's not going to be good any. China's not going to be looking so good afterwards. We must make coffee. We must make coffee. Not enough people import them. It's absolutely wild that a good quarter of my population is made out of slaves. Sorry, 30% is made out of slaves, and they're mostly in the coffee plantation. This is very much not a very friendly game or a very how you say this. This is definitely not a very nice game. Period. I think I just leave it there. Very controversial. Honestly, having all those slaves, yes, it's out of context, really bad. In context, it's just as bad too. So another thing about these, uh, fortunately, slaves is they don't pay taxes. And it's for you as a government, in my case, government, they they do eat, but they're at the expense. Yes, they don't pay taxes. So if we look at the economy, they don't get any income. They can't even so no income means no expenses. Um their children are unemployed. So there's no net income. So the people who pay for their meals are the people who hire them or the businesses. Um which makes it very very bad. So right now we have 1.2 million people. And there are Afro-Brazilian Catholic slaves. There's probably a different one. Maybe they're a different religion. But they also have 1.4 children and wives who are not male and do not contribute to the workforce. That's dependent on their income. And so, yes, now we got like essentially 2.6 or 2.7 people who are essentially not paying taxes, not paying for goods, which means that our prices have to be pretty lowered. It's a bad deal except for the people who owns them. Essentially it. So when you go over to the businesses deals, where's my coffee plant? Slave upkeep is 1.2K. Compared to the wages that you pay for your farmers and laborers, it's almost 20 times that. So funny enough, there's actually more laborers than there are slaves. And each laborer gets paid $6. I want to look at something. So 13 growing as a population. They're doing good. Net income. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. They these two are not that far away from each other. They have a standard of living of 9. These guys have a standard of living of 12. They're actually super close to each other. The farmers who actually own the land, they're they're secure. They're actually making it pretty nice. They don't have to tank. They have it made essentially. Oh, surprisingly, you also have a couple of Afro Brazilians who are landowners or farmers. Uh, you now want to look at the landowners or the manor houses. These are landowners who can own like farms upon farms. Like these guys own 89 substance farms plus like plantations and ranches. They live. Their standard of living is 2 times the farmers, and the clergy are like the teachers and the church people who help maintain the manor houses. They're living it good too. The laborers, they're also living it really good too. That might be your cleaning people. Of course, you can replace the cleaning people with slaves. They're not doing so good. Out of context, that is pretty bad. What are they doing here? Is Russia at war with the USA, Norway, and Switzerland? I mean, Sweden? Well. Day of Darkness. Oh, that's a. A really bad, tragic event. It was one of the biggest volcano. China is getting decked. China would not be a China right now. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta check. So, a funny thing about China, they run the same issue. There's so many people that can pay their people low. Their daily wage is $4. That's for your laborer. How much does my laborers get paid? 6.35. Yeah, my people get paid more than whatever Chinese man is in here. Yeah, there's so much people that can keep the wages down. It is insane how much people pay there is. This game tries to model. That or by oh wow, it does. Oh no, it does. We're gonna make this most profitable. Oh god, where we at? If capacity is going up. Germans are importing significant amount. Oh, we get to see the company own all this land and see how they manages. I got corn laws. Perfect. Beyond one of the best things that I can ever do. We got the ironclad. The money tree. Oh, I should have not clicked that. Coffee Kingdom. Grip. Ooh, we're finally getting rubber. Tariffs. Oh, it's my tariffs are making things so crazy. And we got this charter company that's doing really great. So I can't wait. There's a mod called, I think it was called AD 1646, where we look at the time period where colonization was getting started. Um, and where and there was a whole tech tree that was built for it. Some events. Spain was super strong. Portugal not as strong, but it was having Brazil time. But they had also the East they can expand to. But I can just imagine. And most of the U.S. isn't there, so I can only imagine giving land to a charter company and just seeing them spit out profits and manage the company for you. This is insane now. Wow. That's Oop, come on. Which 7? Scary. Or rather, scary for me as a power. Really? Then I'm surprised. I'm actually genuinely surprised about that. Oh, fall down. Ow. Should've done that earlier. Okay. Up high. Okay. Capitalism. Nah. Oh, Canada form. God, I bet. Where's there's Korea. Empire of Japan finally formed. Let me see. Australia's gonna be strong. Australia is one of the interesting. Wow. Being connected to the British market, it really does something. Especially with having India with it too. All right, let's get these industrial ports. Go. Now we can rifles, build holes, steam machines. All right. What I want to do. Want to do one more company. I love these really love the companies they added. So let's breach loading already. And I think Golly, the amount of stuff you get to import to your market. How about that? I love how the tree center takes. Yeah, I still have chunks of. So yes, coffee is finally a legit thing for you to export. Completely legit. No question about it. Bump them up. We need more construction. We need more power. Trade has they would join them. Basically, whatever I do, I need to make sure I can fight the USA. Not even. Reminds me. We get there, we can. I'll call it there, guys. I think this has been a great match. This might be a little slow, a little bit boring. I can't exactly go ham with my starting position. I honestly feel like I do not have the pops necessary to really compete against like the other great powers. Yeah, I think you're the only one that I can honestly say no, not even Spain. So I need to start siphoning off a bunch of pops to happen. Heck, even America has far more pops than I do. And so if I go into a war, there's no way I can upkeep against, or in the long term upkeep against them. I had to win through, honestly, if I can get the corn laws to pop me off one of those landowners, we could actually just beef up the landowners a significant amount to where they actually become. Wait, hold on. Ooh, where they actually become a threat to themselves. But I am not strong enough, and I probably won't ever be strong enough. So I'll get my economy either as strong as equal as them in order for me to afford. Typically, that comes with more ops or more research. Got the research. I need. I still need to build more universities. I believe. Yeah. French are at 114. British is at 132. Really need to catch up. Forgot that. I am semi killing my own. Wow, that is insane. I didn't realize that landowners also give you. Wait, land. Not yet. Give me this buff. Tossing this buff. Landowners. That's sad. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Colonial trade. And that. This is great. Which is a. You have to be. Ooh. Not only that. That's actually. Hmm. Okay. Should that be it for you guys? Be ending the stream now.